Hey, what's up you guys? If you're going to be towing a trailer with your Dodge Journey, you're going to need trailer wiring. It's required by the law. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to install Curt part number 56330, which is a 4-flat trailer wiring harness. Let's go ahead and break that down. All right, our trailer wiring harness is going to connect to the back of each taillight. So we're going to go ahead and start by removing those. And we're just going to use a flathead screwdriver. The push pin will come out, and that will have it loose enough for the base of it. All right, it's a little tight, so we're gonna use our trim panel removal tool and pop it out. And we're just gonna pop that in. And as you can see, it has these two pins right here that keep it into place. So let's go ahead and unplug this and put it aside. And this just pushes down. All right, over on the driver's side, we're gonna go ahead and take our yellow T connection and our red T connection and our ground, and we're gonna go ahead and put those in place. Now we're gonna take our 1/4-inch tap screw, and we're going to just drill it on this flat surface. All right. Okay, now we're gonna go and take our other wires and we're gonna route it down through the bumper. And as you can see, there's a lot of room, so we're gonna be able to put those down. All right, now we're gonna want to take our green T connector and route it to our passenger side. And we've determined that the best place to go around and to avoid the exhaust is that there is a bumper beam frame that has a straight passage all the way through that goes above the exhaust and leads us straight to the passenger tail light. So we're gonna go ahead and take a pull wire and we're gonna ride it all the way through and then pull our connection through it. All right, and just on the passenger side, you're gonna reach through once you've pushed it in far enough. And there it is. Okay, with our pull wire in place, we'll go ahead and tape up our T connection onto our pull wire, and then we'll pull it through. Okay, now that we fed that through, we're just gonna push it right up and bring it up through the passenger taillight. Okay, and we'll go ahead and remove our pull wire. Now we'll plug that in. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and take our black wire next to our box and we're gonna connect our power wire through it. Now this is our hot lead that we will be routing to the battery. So we'll go ahead and use a heat shrink butt connector and connect that. All right, now that our power wire is sealed, we're gonna go ahead and route it towards the bumper. All right, now with our power wire down, we'll put our taillights back into place. And you want to make sure those tabs line up into place. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put our push pins back into place. All right, we're going to go ahead and connect our passenger side tail light. And then we'll line up these tabs and put it back into place. All right. All right, we're going to go ahead and run our power wire up to our battery. Now, a couple things to keep in mind, you're going to want to stay away from anything hot. We don't want our wire to be melted, and we don't want to get near any moving parts that can snag it and rip it out of place. It can cause damage to your vehicle. So we're going to use a lot of zip ties, and we're going to follow these existing tubes and wires right here, and that will lead us down to our brake lines, and then we'll follow our brake lines all the way down to the firewall. So we're going to pull this, and we're going to follow this brake line right here towards these other ones. Okay. Now we're going to follow these black lines that break away from the brake lines themselves. And then we're going to follow these lines all the way to the firewall. All right, we're over here in the engine compartment. As we look down into the firewall, we can see that our brake lines go right down and follow right around the steering column right there. So we're going to take our wire and we're just going to keep following those brake lines till we bring it right up here where we can connect it to our battery terminal. All right, so we're just going to grab it and we're going to pull it all the way out. All right, we're going to go and take our extra wire and we're going to route it right behind. And we're going to pull it right up next to our battery terminal. We'll go ahead and throw a zip tie on there. Now we're going to take our wire and route it underneath our terminal. And now we don't need this much space, so we're just going to go ahead and cut it right there. All right, now we're going to go ahead and take our battery holder that was included with our kit and hook it up to our power wire. And we'll be using our heat shrink bug connectors. And then we'll use our heat shrink and tighten that up. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put our terminal onto our fuse holder. And now we're going to go ahead and heat shrink it. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a 15mm socket, and we're going to take off our nut on the battery terminal. Now we're going to put our 10 amp fuse into our fuse holder. And then we'll go ahead and connect it to the battery. The final step, we're just going to take our fuse holder and we're just going to go ahead and clean it up a little bit and zip tie it into place. All right guys, now that we have everything hooked up, let's go ahead and take our 4-flat harness and we're going to go ahead and mount it. Now we have our 4-flat mounting bracket, which is part number CQT118144 from U-Haul. Now, if we put it on the bumper, you can see that it comes in at an angle. It doesn't look very professional. So if you want it to look a little bit better, we're going to go ahead and use a hitch mounting bracket. And this is just going to go straight onto the hitch and will give us a better mounting option. So we can take our 4-flat wiring bracket and put it right on that hitch mounting bracket. So let's go ahead and show you how to use that. Now we're going to go ahead and take our hitch mounting bracket, which is part number 13300 from U-Haul, and we're going to take our 4-flat harness and we're going to route it through this center hole right there, and we're just going to pull it out just a little bit. And now the hitch mounting bracket comes with this metal fastener, and we're going to take this and route it over. And we're going to feed it through. And using a flathead screwdriver, we're just going to go ahead and tighten that down. Okay. All right, now we're going to go ahead and take our 4-flat mounting bracket and we're going to go put that into place. All right, we're going to go ahead and snug it up with the 10mm. Now we're going to go ahead and put our desk cover on. And then we're going to line up our tabs inside of our mounting bracket. And we'll put on our desk cover. All right, we're going to go ahead and take our extra wires and we're just going to bundle it right up. And then underneath, we're going to go ahead and zip tie it to our existing bundle right here. All right guys, that concludes our 4-flat wiring install on your Dodge Journey. Thank you for watching our video. If you have any questions or need more information on any of these products, you can visit your closest U-Haul Hitch Center or visit us at uhaulhitches.com.